Okay, compressed air friends, this one's a little crazy. So we've got a Sullair LS160V. As you can see from my card, this guy is tied into an Integer aromatics IRO system. If you watched my aromatics installation video, this is actually one of the machines from that video. If it looks familiar to you, that could be why. And I got a call from these guys saying for the last week and a half or so, they've been having issues with this machine not wanting to start up. And they were saying right here under state, it keeps saying waiting for blowdown. And their solution temporarily has just been to cycle power to the machine and then restart it, and then the IRO takes over and they're good. I mean, the only time this thing really ever shuts off is on the weekends, or maybe occasionally on an overnight or something. So it really hasn't been too big of a deal. But so yeah, what I just showed you there, the state of the machine says it is remote stopped, and yet it is still running unloaded. All the indicators going back to the IRO panel are all saying that this machine is stopped, right? Because our running LED is off, our loaded LED is off, we don't have any alarms present. So the controller actually believes that this machine is in an off state. And so then of course when the aromatic system goes to re-engage the compressor to say, hey, it's time to make some air, it's like, hey, I can't do that. I got 30 some PSI sump pressure here. I got to wait for this to blow down before I can start. And then the IRO just says, well, all right, keep chilling then. I'll start one of the other ones up, and it just creates that whole mess. So I'm going to show you guys how to fix this right now. I have no idea how this happened. Like I said, this thing was running flawlessly until about a week and a half ago. They said they started having this issue. Somebody might have been in here poking around, doing what they're not supposed to do. I don't know. But what we're going to do here is we are going to go into our menu. We're already logged in as technician. And we are going to go system configuration, signal address function. Right here, remote master has been turned on. We want to set that to off. All right, once we do that, we're manually stopped. As soon as I hit the go button, that should go to remote stopped, which it did. And now when I go to the IRO and flip the logic, put this guy in the lead position, put the other compressors back into the lag position, it will start this machine back up, get it running, do all that good stuff, and the issue goes away. So little bit of a head scratcher this morning. This machine was running, and it was running perfectly fine when I got here, obviously, because they had done their whole thing and got it back up. But when I put this machine into the lag position and put one of the other machines into the lead position, it ran unloaded for its designated unload period, which on this particular machine is 4 minutes. And then it went into remote stop and did what you can see there. So, yeah, like I said, an interesting one, all because that remote master was turned on. So I'm going to put this thing through a few more cycles just to make sure that was indeed the problem. But I mean, ever since I originally turned remote master off, I put this thing through 4 or 5 times shutdown and then reload and restart procedures, and it's gone flawlessly. Whereas the instant you turn that remote master on, it starts doing that weird stuff. So anywho, interesting one today, thought I'd share. Have a good day, y'all.